Good morning, YouTube. I'm making this video on the Medusa's Touch. I was going to add it to the Al Ghul video, and I'm glad I didn't because they shut it down in 200 and some countries, and I filed a dispute, but my dispute was not approved. And I just want to point out that the universe trolls us all, and I'm really curious about this the Al Ghul or algorithmic language. I know it's not algorithmic language, but Al Ghul is in fact short for algorithmic language. And Al Ghul is a binary star, so go back to this video if you didn't see it. Thankfully, 41 of you guys did get to see it before they blocked it in the 200 and some countries. And I just want to tell you why this is lulzy. So the videos are on the algorithmic language Al Ghul. I'm doing the follow-up to expose Medusa's Touch and the algorithmic language, the Al Ghul of Medusa. And the algorithmic language shuts me down, and yet somehow that system misses the whole damn movie exists online. How's that work? How's the algorithmic language work like that? Makes me very intrigued about it, I'll tell you that much. So, alright, I'm going to argue that he is representing September, and so when she says 11, that we actually have a September 11th. Even though she says time, she's giving a date, 11, and he's given the month, September. And then we see the plane crash into the tower, okay? So, with his eyes. And I'll show you why I argue this. All right, I'm going to pause it right after she says 11 because we don't want the Al Ghul to detect anything and mess up another thing.
Tomorrow at 11.
Okay, great. Tomorrow at 11. All right, so then he's going to get the crazy eyes. He's going to be staring. And then after he stares, we're going to get the plane. And then the plane's going to hit a tower, right? So if you're one of the magicians who thinks you're really clever and you're being all artsy-fartsy conveying the future events, then we go to so think about it like this. The stars aren't just a perfect timekeeper because of the sun and moon and planets, but because of meteor showers. So Perseus has the meteor showers one time of the year that come from this section of Perseus. But the ones that come from this section with the mythology of Medusa, the eye, the Al Ghul, is in September. So the eyes, the Medusa touch, is the September Perseus meteor shower that just so happens to be the week of 9/11. 9/11 falls within that 1 week of these showers like clockwork every year. And that's something people don't really think about when it comes to the stars and how these meteor showers are spinning and going like clockwork every time during the year. And each of the constellations, different ones, have, there's the Geminids, the Perseids, the Orionids, the Virgids, the Leonids. So they come from the different constellations, different times of the year. But the ones that come from Medusa's touch is September. So when she says September 11th, it means something totally different when you then see that plane crash into the tower. And I know it's from 1978. Back to the Future's in the 80s, Hudson Hawks in the 90s, but they just keep conveying this story over and over again. And if you're just stumbling onto this video and you haven't seen my previous stuff, you might not know what the hell I'm talking about. So go back to the videos I uploaded on 2018 9/11, and there's 5 of them, and watch those 5 along with the Constantine one afterwards, the 27-minute one about the dog star, and you'll start to understand what it is that we're following and talking about. And I'm going to leave it there. And the only other thing I'm going to say is I really do recommend that you go back and watch the movies Now You See Me and Now You See Me Too. And know that they're talking about serving the eye, right? Serving the eye, and that the eye can even help fake your death if need be. And notice that when they say fake your death, it's in front of a Harry Houdini poster, an HH88, because that's the 8th letter of the alphabet. And we have 88 constellations in our Western mythology in the sky, and the sun forms the 8 and the moon forms the 8. The sun takes a year to form the 8 for its cycle, and the moon takes a month to form its 8 for the cycle. The Analemas from Finis Temporis does a great video on that. And so the stars, the eye, the 88 can even help them fake their death. Well, what else could help them do all of these things? What else can help these magicians do all of these things but something to do with algorithmic language? And what is this Al Ghul? I don't know, but I do know that this Al Ghul somehow knows to shut down videos going out to so many countries, but somehow misses the entire movie online. And it's not from YouTube. It's not a YouTube video. It's somebody, it's not their channel. It's not, what I mean, it's not YouTube movies. I'm not paying for this. And I don't want to show the person's channel because I don't want it to get taken down on them. So, anyways, also when you do watch Now You See Me, so really think about it. It's magicians serving the eye, and then it can help them fake their death, and they think they're doing good, and it's all magic, and their language is the stars. And then also pay attention that Woody Harrelson even plays the twins. You start noticing the twins in the movies, and the ship, and the dogs, and you'll start to see, you'll get it eventually. And even if it takes us 100 to 200 years of exposing their language, whatever. It is what it is, and we got to start somewhere. Have a good one, you all. Peace out. Bye.